I learned in high school that I suck at public speaking, so here we go. My childhood wasn't really normal. I was diagnosed with apraxia when I was 4 years old. Apraxia is inability to perform particular actions. There are two different kinds of apraxia. I have developmental apraxia of speech, which is also known as childhood apraxia of speech. This condition is presented from birth, and it affects a child's ability to form sounds and words. And your hearing's bad, so whenever you talk, you look at people's mouths more often than their words they actually say. People with speech apraxia often have a greater ability to understand. The doctor told my mom when I was 5 years old that I would never talk, so I'm fluent in sign language now. I remember being frustrated because I knew what to say, but my mouth just wouldn't say it. I went to a special school for a while. Me and my brother did, but I went like 3 years longer than he did. All the kids in my class had a range of disabilities. I took a speech class. I was in 9th grade. It's so hard for me to talk to others because I don't want to mess up what I'm trying to say, so I just keep myself distant from a lot of people. My apraxia will never go away, but I've overcome a lot of challenges, but I also think it was a blessing in disguise. I discovered that I wanted to work with special needs kids, and I started coaching them in 2011. And it honestly changed my entire life. I got to coach the most amazing little girl. Her name's Sydney, and she is AT. That's what 18 means, but I don't know how to say it. So, here's the video.
Rana didn't Raja I see. Please help us find a cure. Wait now, I think.
Here, that's the video. Where from my spot? Okay, AT starts in early childhood when the child begins to walk. They start walking at a normal age, but during preschool to early school age, the child with AT develops difficulty moving their eyes and slurred speech, and they can't really swallow. There's two parts to AT. The A marks the beginning of a digression of the part of the brain, and it leads to a general lack of muscle control and will put the child in a wheelchair. Sydney used to have a walker when I first met her, but now she's just in a wheelchair. Because of the worsening of A, the child with AT loses their ability to write and they can't read anymore. The T means that they get tiny red spider veins in the corner of their eyes, ears, or cheeks when they go outside. The immune system stops working, the infections then become life-threatening. Usually pneumonia is a common cause of death. These children also have way more of a chance of getting cancer. There are no cure for AT, and the death age is 19 to 20 years old, and Sydney's 12 years old and only 40 pounds. She only uses a wheelchair, but Sydney's taught me more than she'll ever know. We FaceTime and text every day, and I even babysit her. She always has a smile on her face, even on the worst days. She used to play soccer and run around, and now she couldn't even continue to cheer because her AT got so bad. It's very hard to see my friend go through this, but never really knew how rude people could be until last summer. I got a text message that these girls who are in 10th grade now made an Instagram to make fun of people, and they took a picture from my Instagram and put it on their thing and made fun of her, saying that she was funny looking and all this. So when I confronted them, they tried telling me that they didn't know how bad her disability actually was until I told her all of them about it, and then they deleted the Instagram. Sydney's the most amazing person. I and she'll never know how much, even though she can't talk or walk. I don't see her any different, and none of you should either. The only disability in life is a bad attitude.